Friends and family. I'm here for another Pisces reading. As always, it's not a personal reading, Pisces. It's just general. Just take what resonates with you. Leave what doesn't for the next person. If you would like a one-on-one session, an Akashic record session, or anything else, feel free to check out the box below. It does have everything it is that you will need. We're going to get right to your reading today, Pisces. There's a lot of Kundalini energy in the collective. You have brave spirit, kindness and nurturing, and life force energy. And then you also have patience here, Pisces. What else do we have for the Pisces today? Cleansing, protection, blessing, the green man. Some of you are using water as like a cleansing, or can use like a water cleansing over here. And I do have a lot of sunflowers. So it's like some of you are being called to go to a river. It's like the Oshun or your Moha energy. There's definitely a focus on water here, which is life. I'm actually not seeing life force as Kundalini here. I'm seeing it more as water. All right, so you could be being asked to drink more water as well, but I do believe that you're being asked to be cleansed with water. All right, we will grab one more message. You have brave spirit, and you also have kindness and nurturing, Pisces. I feel like you have the spirit of, it's like, I don't know why badass came straight to mind, where it's like you do have that badass Artemis, like strong spirit over there, but you're also kind and nurturing. And it is that beautiful like balance of the masculine and the feminine. All right. You can take charge or step up if you need to be, but you're also very kind and loving. All right, so I feel like you're at this beautiful balance, almost like with the Temperance card. Some of you may have, or like get a tattoo like on your third eye. Like if there's something about the third eye, maybe you have like a crown or like something like that. 222 as I say that, so there's something also about the third eye. And then honey. All right. Why do we have Guan Yin, Cain, Artemis, and the Angel Gate? The present. A guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally, okay? There could be someone in your life that is trustworthy. They're a guide of yours, a mentor. Definitely, though, trustworthy is what's coming through over here. So if there's someone in your life, you've been wondering if they are, yes. You have the present, gift, treasure, revelation of your own value, and the nowness. Okay, for some of you could be like going on a retreat. But this may not even be like a retreat. It could be like your own retreat type of thing. It's like you're retreating within. You're realizing your own value. Okay, Pisces? And with this Jupiter in Taurus and your moon in Taurus, that's some of the energy, judgment over here, where it's like you're realizing your value in this present moment. Not with what you accomplished 3 through 3, not with what this or that, or I heal this or I heal that. Your present moment, the value and the nowness of right now. All right. Some of you, though, are going to get like baptized or blessed. It's like you're getting baptized or you're being blessed in some way. It could be by someone else because you have mentor, trustworthy ally. Okay. And there's also just something about your spirit, Pisces. It's like you're brave. Maybe some people could even perceive you as like a little bit hard, and like hard of just like, not rigid, you know, but like you could have a very strong spirit over here if you needed to, or that can come out. You also have Guan Yin, though, which is kindness and nurturing, you know. All right, you have the 3 of Wands, you have the 6 of Cups, Divine Mother and Father. What do we have for the Pisces today for their highest good and for the highest good of all? You may take a trip. You may see someone from the past. Why? 9. The number 9 also could mean something to you, though, because the number 9 is here. Why do we have the 3 of Wands with the 6 of Cups? You have the 8 of Swords. Someone's blocked off over here. Why the 8 of Swords? Did not fall face up, but I'll pick it up. Something's coming in though, okay? Why the Eight of Swords and Eight of Wands, 8-8, the Hierophant, the Emperor. Taurus energy. All right, there was something that was blocked off over here. Someone could have been blocked off from you for some time, or you blocked off from someone. But all of a sudden, there's communication coming in. There's almost this protective aspect. Ooh. My phone, I got a call. There's almost this protective aspect, though. Like, I'm hearing, like, help is on the way of, like, whatever that this was. Eight of Wands, the Hierophant. If you've been watching me for some time, I see the Hierophant as, like, source, as God. It's also, like, initiator. It's a mentor. It's a teacher. It could be marriage as well. Why the Eight of Swords with the Hierophant? What's the Knight of Coins? What's the Knight of Cups here? Yeah, Pisces. Whatever that this is, this too shall pass. You have something great coming in here. And like I was hearing, help is on the way. You have unseen help that's coming in. Archangel Metatron can also resonate with you. You have unseen help. You actually don't see this help coming in. And then like boom. Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Hangman, Ace of Pentacles. You actually don't need to do anything, Pisces. It feels like you just need to be in a surrender and be open to receive, which is, it's a theme right now. It's not easy to do, but it's a theme right now with this Jupiter in Taurus and the new moon in Taurus. Like, you are worthy of just receiving. That's your feminine energy, Pisces. You know, again, like with the feminine energies, check out the post in the community post I said about feminine and masculine. You're being just open and ready to receive. You're being asked to not do anything and to be in a still surrender. Why the Hangman with the Ace of Pentacles? The Strength card. Yeah, and there goes that brave spirit, Pisces. Okay. Why the Strength card with the Hangman and Ace of Pentacles? You have to be strong amongst whatever that this is, okay? You have the Ten of Wands. It does say oppression, right? If you feel like there's any oppressive energy in any way, shape, or form, you're being asked to have strength, because this too shall pass, and it is clearing, and there's something coming in for you, okay? I want to know what this Ten of Wands is. You have Ten of Cups. And then the Wheel of Fortune over here. Okay, so the home, fulfillment, could be like marriage and things like that. It's interesting how that turns, you know, that wheel. And I mean, we do have the wheel here, how that wheel turns. Why do we have the Ten of Wands with the Ten of Cups? Some of you are being oppressed by a family type of energy. Okay, Page of Cups with the Nine of Cups over here. Some of you are being, like, you feel oppressed, and it's because of, like, family members, 808. Family members, anyone connected to family, things like that, you know, so. And I got, like, the visual, too. So, there is an oppressive energy here. And they're trying to somehow block you. Specifically, could be family, home, things like that. That's why you're being asked to have strength. And to have a brave spirit, right? The lion's not going to bite or anything like that. And it takes the heart of the lion to remain a tamed lion. And it feels like you're in a situation, Pisces, where there is an oppressive energy here. It's happening from a distance and unseen. You're getting a lot of angelic help over here. All right. Why is Pisces in this Eight of Swords? Yeah. The Magician. So there's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy that is attempting to kind of like put you, Pisces, like in this place where you feel stuck. Like they're feeling stuck. Page of Swords. It could be someone that like watches you. Could be a masculine energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You have the Page of Swords. Either they're watching you or they have someone else that's watching you. Okay. Why the King of Swords and the Page of Swords? They don't want you to step onto this highest timeline. So this is a karmic energy. This could have to do with family or somehow similar to family, people that you've known for some time, whatever it is for you. The Fool card in reverse. This is past life energy. It's karmic over here, Pisces. Some of you are going to be receiving some sort of water blessing. It does feel like you need to cleanse your energy, and think specifically with water, which could be like the Yomoha Oshun, and maybe some of you resonate with that. This energy does not want you to move forward. It's very much an oppressive energy from a past life. You are moving forward to your highest timeline, but they don't want you to. Why? Because they personally are stuck. They're not trying to live in their highest timeline. They're just in the matrix. They're just doing whatever, and so of course they're gonna see you and they're like, oh, let's stop this person, right? Let's make sure that we make their path very difficult so that they can't do what they're doing. But what you're doing is for God. What you're doing is not for yourself. What you're doing is for God. 144. Okay. Also, like, just the way that they view you is so illusionary and distorted. Like, they have like this whole view of you, but like they have no sight. Look at that, the Sun card. They have no sight. Okay, what's the Seven of Cups here for? What's the Seven of Cups? Dominion. You have the Nine of Wands over here. All right, so someone who's been fighting a battle. You do have the Page of Pentacles over here. It feels like this could be like with money, or things of that nature, something tangible. Like they're trying to attack you in that type of way. Which, when it comes to these types of energies, that's the only ways that they can, because they can't get your heart, so they use the lower realms to try to like attack you, but that's very illusionary. Again, right over here, illusionary, and so while it's like these people that are working, I don't want to say against you, Pisces, but there are people who see what you're doing and they're like, no, let's not do that. They completely don't see you. These people don't see you at all. Very much matrix energy, very much like the Judas type of energy, where it's then, I feel like though Pisces, like they are doing whatever they're doing, they're only going to realize till after that what you were doing was like the truth. And it was pure, 12-12. What you're doing is for God. It's not for yourself. But these people and like ego and things like that are so involved. And this too shall pass. And even when we talk about like Judas and things like that, it's like, why the only thing that they could have done is kill him, right? 33 seconds. But that's an illusion. Like it's like these people that are just operating from a lower place of like consciousness. They don't see you because they're not there. And so they're trying to attack. Really, it's like Pisces, some of your existence, like just it's a paradigm shifter for people. 5-5, as I say that. It's like you can come in people's lives, Pisces, and like people have to think differently. I'm getting like the Neo and like the Matrix type of energy. Maybe some of you connect with like Neo and the Matrix and stuff. You're out of the ordinary. What's that song that's coming to mind? Out of the ordinary. There was like a song. It's on the tip of my tongue. But why did they quite literally kill him? Justice, look. Why? Because the only thing that you can do to a person who is in their divinity is try to attack them physically. The world and this and that, or trying to stop something, like things like that. But you can't get their heart. All right, Pisces. And so if anyone and I have seen a lot of this lately, and I have people that do come to me, this too shall pass, and just honor what that illusion is. Okay. Why the Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords? The wheel is turning for you. 144, as I say that. Keep going, Pisces. It doesn't matter what's anyone's throwing your way. It seems like family type of thing. Like people are getting other people to watch you, like spy on you, things like that. This too shall pass. The wheel's going to turn. And in certain situations, you gotta let God be God. You have the Hangman. You gotta let God be God. Take no shit. 33 seconds. There's a song called Try Jesus, Not Me. Because I'll fight. 144. I don't fight anymore. But sometimes you need to defend yourself, Pisces, and there are other times where there's taking refuge and where it is not worth it. I had a session with a client before about like some sort of karma that someone else was gonna receive, because of what they did to her. And the advice I gave to her was to completely look away and do not even worry about that. You even watching someone, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? When are they going to do this? When are they going to fall? When is karma going to hit them? That in itself ties you to that karma. That in itself ties you to that karma. Because you are then resonating with the karmic energy. Karma is lessons. And so I'm just going to put an aside too. You don't have to resonate with what I'm about to say, but at least for how I see it in like my life, it's like karma. When it comes to reincarnation, we come here to learn karmic lessons. Who am I to hope that someone learns more and more and more and more and more lessons? What if through that one lesson with me, like, yeah, maybe I got hurt, maybe this person left a mark, but what if through that way they found God? What if through that one way they broke all those karmic lessons and they're able to move forward? Isn't that what this is about? Or are we going to fall into separation and the animal kingdom and this and that? And so like when it comes, I've had to learn that in my life because I have dealt with a lot of different like things, from a child of betrayal and things like that. And when I release people from my life, or even when people hurt me or do things or whatever it is, number one, I take accountability for myself. How did I resonate with it on any level whatsoever? Let me take accountability and go within. 2, I release you, and I hope that you remember who you are, and I hope that I remember who I am. Because if for a moment we even fell into this energy, I have forgotten who I am, and I have seen you in less than the eyes of God, and for that, I'm sorry to myself. And that's not everyone has to be on that journey. That's fine, but that is where I am. And so, if that resonates with you, or just in general, sometimes you just gotta let God be God, and sometimes you gotta let things be that way that they are. Because when you try to take too much control of a situation, then that's when you resonate with the karmic energy. All right, what is this Wheel of Fortune for Pisces? You motherfucker, fucking fucker, Pisces. I'm going to try to stop doing that because, I put it that it's not for kids, and I see a bunch of stuff on YouTube, so I don't know. But you motherfucking... And you know what card this is. If I'm saying you know what card this is, Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune. You motherfuckers. From the 5 of Wands to that. Like, let God be God. That's the thing. It's like, sometimes the lesson is not fighting back or is just accepting things as they are. You can't change how anyone perceives you, Pisces. You can't change the past. You can't change a bunch of different things, but we can move forward and we can be in the present moment of now. This no weapon formed shall prosper. It doesn't mean that they will not form, but it will not prosper. With this water blessing, you are anointed, Pisces. You are anointed, Pisces, and part of it is like you don't play victim. You don't. Because, there's a lot of people who can say it's like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, blah, 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 blah. But like, I think too, it's like having a pure heart also means like looking at the role that you play in your own suffering. Looking at the role that you play in your own suffering. And we could easily say like, yeah, I was reincarnated into a life where it's like, everyone is so bad to me, this and like, but the gift of the present moment of now, like even coming out of that place. Maybe just someone needed to hear that today too. You mother Pisces. That's how it ends. You mother Pisces. Okay, that was for those who don't know, that's the 10 of coins. You went from the Wheel of Fortune to the 10 of coins. Yes, they took out an eye. They may have taken out an eye, man. You're a wounded warrior. But you got to the end of the battle. You're limping, but the battle is over. There's a TikTok sound that says, the war is over. Okay? Keep going. And what's coming through too is like the eye. Oh, Horus lost an eye. Set. Odin. You can resonate with Horus or Odin. And also just the story behind all of that. Oh my Jesus. Pisces, also someone may be coming into your life. We were done. You have the Two of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands. Someone wants to, it's like, bring you on a white horse, okay? The song Dark Horse by Katy Perry comes to mind too as I say that. Someone wants to be like a knight in shining armor. And I'm not coming from a place of like, you need a knight in shining armor. But oh, that came out like right at the end, Pisces. Okay, there is someone in the knight in shining armor. You don't see this coming. This is in the unknown and in the unseen. Two of Cups, victory, Six of Wands, and Seven of Wands. They are ready to protect you and like claim you. 5-5 as I say that. Okay? So for those of you who are waiting on love, things like that, there actually is someone coming in. It's completely unseen. Okay? So I don't even think you're aware of that. It's probably a better thing if you're not like worrying and looking and stuff like that. And this is going on as well. But there are great things coming in for you, Pisces. That is there, yes. Work with water. Some of you might get like baptized, blessed, water bath, drink more water, things like that. It is a balance of not taking any shit, you know, and also coming from a place of love. You know, one thing my spiritual mentor had told me and taught me, you know, when it comes to like the sword of Sekhmet, there is no blood on that sword. There's no blood at all on that sword. And so this is a lesson, Pisces, I think, of like being the peaceful warrior, which doesn't also always mean of like just being silent, but being the peaceful warrior. Like you can't help but understand, you know, so even like with these energies, can't help but understand. They also don't see you at all, Pisces, too, as I say that. They don't see you. They are so stuck in the matrix. Like they are stuck. And this person, they either have a soul contract where they are meant to actually like do that and they learn their own lesson that way, or it's like they have an attachment that's making them go, because that's the thing, Pisces, with like if you follow my Instagram, I was talking about it. People can have attachments if they, for whatever reason, past life, lower vibration, things like that, and it can make them think, you know, certain things and lead them to do all of this. But that was God's plan. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but like, just when it comes to these people, no, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve being watched. You don't deserve people trying to do this to you. You don't. But be thankful for that lesson. And I do believe, though, Pisces, that someone is learning a lesson through you, too. And, you know, I think that sometimes like, I know for me, like, I'm not perfect. And I'm not who I was 2 years ago. I'm not who I was yesterday. I have a ceremony later on today. I'm not going to be the same person tomorrow on here. So don't ever like, whether it's you or me, like put anyone in a box, you know, or on a pedestal or anything like that. But Pisces, you you can be a vessel of love, and it's loving your enemies. And again, not everyone's going to resonate with that, but I know, and when I say that I'm not perfect, it's because a few years ago I was taught a lesson of like someone that I was like, what is this person doing? I learned my lesson through love. I was not used to that in my childhood, learning lessons through love. And sometimes that is such a paradigm shifter for someone else, is, as soon as I say that, is for them to come up against you and you to love them. Whether it's them or that energy that's doing it. Sometimes that's the best thing that you can do. Because I know that years ago, I thought that I was whatever. And I was like, who is this person and what are they doing? No, they were doing whatever they were rightfully doing. And it was through this person's love and forgiveness that I never was that person ever again. You cannot fight with fight. That's one thing I learned too. from my Egyptian priestess mentor years ago. You cannot fight with fight. You can't do that. The only thing that's going to win is love. And for me personally, if we're going to all be honest, there have been times where we've all been on different ends. The victim-victimizer program, when it comes to the Lyran wars that humans are still playing out today, which I think I've done a video on that. Maybe I'll do another one, but the victim-victimizer, I'm a victim. No, you're the victimizer. And you're all those different things. I've had things happen to me. I also haven't been perfect with other people. And it was through that one person though, that one particular person, it was through her love, her unconditional love and forgiveness that changed me for the rest of my life. The rest of my life. And I share that. Not that you have to do that, because sometimes it's enough if you but like, love is so powerful. 555. And I'm saying this from a person who was not always soft. I had to fight for my softness. And we think that we have to fight to be soft. Perhaps it's just easing into being soft and stopping the fight completely. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this resonates. That is a lot of energy. This too shall pass. You don't see something coming in. What do we have for Pisces today? For the highest good, for the highest good of all. If you would like a one-on-one session, Akashic Records, or anything else, feel free to check out the box below. What do we have for advice for Pisces? Miracles, ancient wisdom, soul phoenix, soul radiance, phoenix rising. Pisces. Miracles. Miracles only. Miracle consciousness. You are a living miracle in this present moment of now. Ancient wisdom. And with this, Pisces, yes, there's these energies that are kind of going up against you. Again, I never come from a place of like, I'm being attacked and stuff like that, because I feel like vibrationally, it could just, yeah, you know, like, you don't want to fall into victim. That's been like a big thing for me. And so, these energies are doing what they're doing. They are attacking you in some senses, or like planning and plotting. But when it comes to like that Judas and Jesus energy, they're fighting against, you can't fight against the flesh. That Bible verse is coming to mind. When you come for me, you're not coming for my flesh, you're coming at the Father. And when it comes to this, Pisces, like whatever your life is, whatever you do, they don't see you. They see your flesh, but they don't see you. They don't see the force behind you. They don't see the ancient wisdom that flows through you that has nothing to do with your human name or body at all whatsoever. There's a miracle, Pisces, here for you, okay? And that's different for everyone. But what this is too is that this situation is going to transform things, okay? For you and just for everyone involved as well. Why miracles? Yeah, the hostilities. Yes, there are hostilities, Pisces. But what's going to come through that is these miracles. Is a consensus. Is God's plan. Why miracles? Why do we have miracles? Family. Happy family in reverse. Deceit in reverse. Okay? This family energy, they're trying to pretend like, oh yeah, everything's great. No, it's not. You're doing things behind Pisces' back. You can't hide it. You're not fighting the flesh. These people, Pisces, they really think that they're fighting the flesh. Whenever you come across this particular Pisces, okay, like if it resonates with you, for this particular situation, Pisces, they are trying to come across, right? To come across into flight, flight. Fight or flight. They are just in their own lower ways. They are trying to be deceitful. These family members, they do not like you. They are triggered by you. They are triggered by your pure existence. And your pure existence, they feel like it's a threat to them, their own life. And so they're trying to do this to work against you. But what they don't know, what they will find out, is that they were never fighting against the flesh. You were actually coming for not only the father, but the mother. This too will pass, Pisces. You have it here. It's gonna pass. And if it resonates with you, and if you can, for these people, you're actually supposed to love them. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. I'm just here like reading a general message. But there is something about a peaceful warrior here, because you are in a hangman's suspended state. And there's a miracle. It's amazing the miracles that happen when you do nothing. Nothing. There was a quote, no, her name is Onadi. So her name is Onadi. She's on TikTok. I don't watch YouTube tarot for the past year and a half. I just don't watch YouTube tarot at all anymore. It doesn't resonate with me. But like sometimes on TikTok, there's like 2 or 3 people. One of them is named Onadi. And she just had a reading recently about like you are meant to focus more on like miracle energy and stuff like that. Different than what other people do. You are meant to show people and in your life to actually lose control rather than to take control. You are meant to actually release and see the miracles, what happens as you lose all of control, as you surrender. And it's the balance of the two. Can I have, we're going to grab 2 more cards, Pisces. Can I have another card? You have healing the earth, love, humility, respect, and pure, joyful friendships and loving help. And then the leap, okay, Pisces, you are about to take a leap. You're getting loving help over here. And didn't I say help is on the way? Help is on the way. It's like a TikTok sound. Help is on the way. That's what I hear. Unseen, 144. Unseen and seen help is on the way. Healing the earth. Again, I really feel like Pisces, in this situation, it's going to be where you are just in pure love. Love, humility, and respect. All right. We'll grab 1 more card. What is the final message for Pisces today? For their highest good and for the highest good of all. Rising Sun, the Divine Solar Child Reborn, and Temple of Carnelian, Sekhmet. Rising Sun. You're going through a rebirth, Pisces. You are rising right now. Yes, this is happening. You know, but like when I mentioned the story of like, say, Judas and Jesus, right? He rose. You're always going to rise. You have Phoenix rising on the bottom of the deck. You are going to rise. Whether this be without of you, maybe it's even within you, rising above the own blockages and programs or whatever it is that's keeping you away from your highest truth, from your highest timeline. You are that you are, Pisces, and this too shall pass. I hope that this resonates and helps bring a higher reflection in this situation. As like when I do tarot, and I've said this before, but like when I read tarot, I'm reading tarot with the intention that we can see, at least from the highest perspective that we can, any situation that may come up. The power is not all in me. The power is not all in the tarot. But they're all simply reflections. All right. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this resonates. I love you, and I hope that you have a good day.